Let's get to know Esperanza and Suerte. Hi, I'm Karen from Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary on ReelTime Animal Rescue. And on today's installment of Sanctuary Spotlight, I'm going to introduce you to our two black belly barbados sheep, Esperanza, who we're looking at right now, and her son, Suerte. So as you can see here, Esperanza is a very, very beautiful sheep. And she's still a teeny tiny bit timid, but not anything close to how she was when she first came here. So about, I think it's just about a little over 4 years ago now, the sanctuary was contacted by someone, I believe that was involved with a backyard butcher kind of situation. And Esperanza here had given birth and her uterus had prolapsed. So she couldn't really care for her baby, and Goats with Horns was asked to take the baby, and the condition was we'll take them if we can take the mother as well and try to get her some help. Because I guess the farmer was just planning to feed her to the dogs. So that was the deal. So Esperanza came with her baby. She couldn't take care of her baby. She was so bad. Well, luckily for her, the vet was able to kind of put her all back together again, and she did survive. And all of the volunteers banded together and took the baby overnight. So they think they had to get up like every 2-3 hours to feed him. And then he would come back here and spend the days at the sanctuary with his mom. And then another volunteer would come and take him overnight until she got healthy and strong and he got healthy and strong. And now they get to live out their lives here in sanctuary. We'll go meet Suerte really quick. He was so teeny tiny when he first came here, we could hold him in our hands, like in one hand. So this is Suerte. As you can see, he still has his horns because we don't disbud them. His horns have both, I don't know what he's gotten into. About a year ago, maybe 9 months ago, he knocked one of his horns off pretty good, and it healed over. And then not too long ago, he did it again. So it's kind of not funny, but the joke is like, at least they're even now. But he's a very handsome little boy. So these are black belly barbados sheep is what they're called. And if you look, they're quite tan in the wintertime. They get lighter in the summer, probably to reflect heat. And he's got a nice, you can see his whole underside is black. So anyway, back to the beginning when Esperanza first came here, like I stated earlier in the broadcast, if you're just joining us, she had given birth on a meat farm, probably like a backyard operation, and her uterus prolapsed, which means it basically fell out of her body, and the farmer was just going to feed her to the dogs, but the condition of rescuing the baby was to take her as well. And by some miracle, the vet was able to save her. But when she first came here, she was terrified. Like this, she wouldn't even do. She would just run away from us. But now she's not afraid of us anymore. So it's amazing. This is like the true testament of what a little bit of love can do. When she first came here, she would just run away from us. And you can see her nice little black belly there. And her beautiful face. Hi, Esperanza. She really is a sweet girl. She's just more a little on the timid side in general. She's a little more timid when it comes to feeding time. So at feeding time, she gets her own stall and her own little quarter crate of hay. And in the morning, she gets a little bowl of special food. She's just a sweet, sweet, sweet girl. And she's a really slow eater. So we just give her own space at breakfast time, and When she's done, she lets us know and we let her out. And like I said, her son, Suerte, is here. He was born before their rescue. I didn't get to be one of those volunteers that took him overnight. I was very new to the sanctuary at the time, but it was pretty amazing just watching everybody come together to save this little boy's life. Well, this is the mom, Esperanza. So if you're just joining us, I'm Karen, Echoes with Horns Animal Sanctuary, and I'm introducing you guys to our black belly Barbados sheep, Esperanza. This is her right there. She's the mother. And then we'll go talk to her little boy, Suerte, who is not a little boy anymore. They were born off property. He was born off property, and her life was in danger. And they both came here, and a different volunteer took him every night to bottle feed him because his mother was not capable of taking care of her baby because she was in such bad shape. And when they both got healthy and strong, they just get to live here together as a family in sanctuary, however they like. Now, this little guy here, he has a exercise ball that he likes to play with. And it's kind of a running joke around here. It's like, we call his girlfriend, his girlfriend's name is Ball. And sometimes we find him kind of getting a little overly affectionate with the ball, but he does like to play it. So I'm going to go give the ball a kick and see if I can get him to chase after it. It's pretty cute. Suerte. It's pretty amazing. Suerte is still quite sheep-like, even though he was hand-raised by humans. He lives a pretty natural life. He's not super dependent or like needy with us or anything like that. So this is Suerte's girlfriend, Ball. Oh, here he comes. Look at that. He's all excited. So, I go, anybody else get to play kickball with a sheep this morning? No, just me? This is Suerte of the Esperanza and Suerte duo. Suerte is the son of Esperanza. He was born on a meat farm, and his mother's life was almost cut short. She had a prolapsed uterus, and they were just going to feed her to the dogs. And someone reached out to the sanctuary asking to rescue this baby, and the condition was, let us have the mom too, give her a chance. And miraculously, she was able to be saved. Is that your girlfriend, Suerte? So Suerte is the only one that likes to play with this ball. Want me to kick it again? You're so... Oh, no. Oh. You ready? Go get it. Nobody else wants to play with this thing. He looked like he was getting a little frisky with me for a second there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. What are you doing, crazy boy? Want to get it? Get your ball. I think this is his second ball. I think the other one kind of ran its course. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm Karen with Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary on ReelTime Animal Rescue, and I'm just trying to keep up my series, my Sanctuary Spotlight series, introducing you guys a little more deeply to the individual animals here, because they are individuals. They have names, they have families, they have friends, they have stories. Our animals here literally get to just live out their life how they choose to. What's up? This is Suerte, the son of Esperanza. Cute boy. So like I said earlier, he was hand-raised by humans. That was the condition, is, his mother was unable to care for him. She was in such bad shape, but the volunteers took him nightly. And he's not an overly needy needy sheep, which is good. We want them to live, as natural a life as possible. Do you want me to kick it for you? You ready? Oh. I just do want to be a little careful because he's been known to get a little naughty with the people, with the humans sometimes. He's never done it to me before, but Oh, get it. Yeah. Kick it. Kick it, Suerte. So while I have you all, it's getting close to Christmas, and we've already had our first Christmas tree donation. So these guys have been nibbling away. These two are completely stripped of needles, and now they're working on the bark. Actually, Mark just flipped these because the other sides are bare of bark. Do you want to go again? Are you protecting the ball from me? He says, don't kick my girlfriend. My girlfriend's name is Ball, and I don't want you to kick it. I don't want you to kick my girlfriend. You want to kick it? You want to play? You want to? No, okay. Oh, no. He says, no. Cute boy. You're so funny. So here's Willow, our little girl that had the skin cancer removed pretty recently. She's doing pretty good. Everybody's super fluffy right now. So, yeah, we're going to kind of veer off of Esperanza and Suerte for a moment and just say hi to the other critters. We've got early Christmas tree donation. They've completely stripped the needles. Now they're working on the bark. See how Gilbert is working quite hard on that. Mark just flipped all the trees over because the other sides are pretty much stripped. Oh, there's Princess Buttercup. And then, I don't know where Esperanza went. Here's Chicolette working on her tree. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? All right. So, yeah, like I said, if you're just tuning in, I just want to jump on real quick and keep my Sanctuary Spotlight series going and introduce you a little more deeply to Esperanza and Suerte. Esperanza is Suerte's mom. This is Albert. There's Esperanza. And the baby was born off property at a meat farm. And her uterus had prolapsed, so she was unable to care for her baby. And somebody had reached out to the sanctuary about rescuing the baby, and the condition was to give us the mom as well and give her a chance. And miraculously, our vet was able to save her life. And the volunteers banded together to take care of the baby until he got big and strong, and she got big and strong, and now they get to live out their lives as a family unit at Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary. When she first came here, she would not tolerate me being this close to her. But now she lets us pet her, and sometimes she lets us give her kisses. Can I have a kiss? Oh, you pretty girl. She's really just the sweetest thing. Like I said, she's a little bit on the more timid side, not so much with us, but just with the other animals. She's just not assertive really at all. So she gets her own little space when it's feeding time. Hi, Mama. And her own little hay and her own little bowl of food. And then when she's done, she lets us know she's ready to come out with the hooligans, which, as you can see, she's a very beautiful, dainty, refined creature. All right, Mama. Suerte won't let me play with his ball anymore. He doesn't want me to kick his girlfriend. I love you. Beautiful girl. Okay, well, with that, that's a little backstory on these two. We got Christmas coming up. Actually, I think that is going to be before my next live stream. So whatever you celebrate, if it's Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever, it is the season of holidays, no matter where you are. And I hope that you have a beautiful and joyous holiday season. Just a quick note. So not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday will be New Year's Day. We're going to do our second annual live stream, year-end wrap-up like we did last year. We'll scour all of our social media posts for the year and take a trip down memory lane and revisit all of the notable events that happened here, whether it was good or bad or everything in between. Sometimes you just go on autopilot and don't realize how much you do in a year. So look forward to that. Wednesday, November 1st, New Year's Day, we will be revisiting all that happened at Goats with Horns, the Animal Sanctuary in the year 2024. And before I sign out, we're just going to say goodbye to Miss Esperanza, the mother of Suerte. She's got to do that cute little face before we go. And if you've tuned in, I sincerely thank you. And we'll talk to you next time. Have a good day.